Yeah, I'm gonna change the name of mayor in Blaine County to Warlord.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
I'm gonna be the Warlord of the North.
Without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. My name is Justice Angel. I'm sure you all are very familiar with me. There are 672 votes cast for the only candidate that was running for the San Andreas Medical Authority, Naya Nashville. If you would all like to take a moment and congratulate Naya Nashville. She will be your new
Cleared. Go Naya.
Wow.
Naya, are you in the crowd? There were 4 candidates that tied for not tied for third place, but were all within at least 3 votes of each other for third place. So if we did have a third position open, it would have been an incredibly close race for that. So we'll go ahead and start with at the very bottom of the list with 50 votes, Murray Falconer. After that, we have an Ajax Whitehawk who received 64 votes. Next up, Sean Danielson with 149. Above that, with 152 votes, Sophia McMoo. Above them in 4th place, Archibald McRae with 154 votes.
This is me. I'm third.
And in 3rd place, Joseph Oxlong with 163 votes. Now, interestingly enough, these next 2 candidates both received twice the votes, at least, of everyone else. In 2nd place, you have Ava Devereaux with 278 votes. And in first place, we have Barrick Johnson with 315 votes. So, with that being said, if you were a judicial candidate... So, at the very bottom, with Butch Van Zyre, with 1 singular vote, I think that you'll do better next one. You just gotta get a little bit more name recognition out there. Just keep trying. After that, we have Jeremiah Hauser, who received 11 votes. Above that, we had Peach Chi and Jebediah Jenkins, the dynamic duo. They share 1 singular brain. They received 14 votes. So we have Party Hardy, who has received 41 votes. Unfortunately, he did not receive 7,000 votes as was rumored. He only received 41.
They took away my votes.
Above that, in 5th place, we have Silas Moreno, who has received 53 votes. Above him, we have Jason Letson, who has received 71. Now, I think that this is probably to no one's surprise, but these last 3 are the top 3 candidates. And based off of what this 3rd place is, it will tell you everything you need to know about who has officially won this election. In 3rd place, we have, with 132 votes, Eve Summers. And that means your winners of the election are Nino Chavez and Kyle Elizabeth Predsoze with 186 and 151 votes, respectively.
Oh my God! I told you, chat.
And that means your winners of the election are Nino Chavez and Kyle Elizabeth Predsoze with 186 and 151 votes.
Oh my God!
I'm
so happy, dude.
I told you guys!
Don't worry, guys. This is your new sheriff, okay? I'll make everything right.
Wait, they prayed me.
Oh, God.
Ain't no way. So if you 2 would like to come up here and share a brief word.
That is crazy.
Oh, she's saved. She's saved. We love that for her. She has to deal with the bullshit for the next 3 months. She's saved.
Would like to please come on up here?
Damn!
So if you 2 would like to come up here and share a brief word.
No, that's crazy. That's crazy.
It was close. It was close.
Kyle Elizabeth Predsoze with 186 and 151 votes, respectively. So if you 2 would like to come up here and share a brief word with everyone.
I knew he was gonna. The honest to God truth. Do you want to know? I was in the shower yesterday. This is where I do a lot of my thinking. And when I was in the shower, I was like, why are they introducing this legislation? I was like, I tried to look at it objectively. I was like, let's say for a second, it doesn't have to do with me and it has to do with something else. And then I was like, what else could it possibly have to do with? And then I was like, oh my God, the reason they're doing this is because Pred.
Yes! And that means your winners of the election are Nino Chavez and Kyle Elizabeth
Predsoze. We won!
So if
You don't know what's just happened. It's crazy.
Explain it to me in layman's.
Okay, basically, so the mayor of the north and the mayor of the south pick who's in high command, Archchief and chief. of both BCSO and LSPD. Nino getting back in office means our command won't change. It will stay Moss and Thingy. But Pred is now being put in office of the North, and his like whole campaign to the LSPD was he's gonna grief them. So he will be changing their command. Meaning Cassidy and Bones will probably lose that position. Which is kind of sad because I like them both.
Yeah,
but
they're
like,
actually really good guys.
But like, it makes LSPD up hella good.
I want you all to know that I am very hungry. Hungry for the future. The next 3 months are going to mold the North into what it has never been before. Together, we will unify.
Are you ready to die today?
I'm ready, my boy.
Thank you to the people of Los Santos County for the incredible support you've shown over the last 3 months. Your trust in me as a mayor has been an honor and a responsibility.
Holy
So
shit!
Oh
my god, hard work paid off!
Nino, you want to go first? You want me to go first?
Dude,
I can
I'm glad that
if you like
she
to please
announced
come
it
up
so quick before my heart started racing. Like, Yo! Kyle won! Oh,
shown over
Please,
the
please, no
last 3
plot
months.
twist. Please, holy please,
Me
let
as
us
a
have
mayor
this.
has been an honor and a responsibility.
We're about to get
Together we face
RP.
challenges and
Yeah, I just want to let you know Hades had your back. We all voted for you, so congratulations,
I
buddy.
appreciate that. Hey, thanks for the support. I won't let you down.
All right, man. Go do what you have to do. Coming back later. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's gonna be interesting for sure, like, because both of them are gonna work together, and apparently, like, you know, moonshine and shit's gonna be legal up north.
Yeah.
And then illegal down here.
Gonna be legal.
Yeah.
Gonna be legal.
So, you know, we can play around that. Actually, it's gonna be interesting.
Yeah.
I am. I'm going to run for sheriff.
Taking this oath, I pledge my
What do you mean?
I'm gonna run for sheriff.
Okay, who's gonna be assistant chief?
And I shall perform my duties to
For
the
what?
best of my ability.
Is
So
it?
help me God.
Who's gonna be
I
assistant
can't-
chief?
They're not, so we'll
You're gonna be
doing that in
sheriff?
private
Are you actually gonna go for
chambers
sheriff?
with,
Yeah, I'm gonna go for sheriff, and then we could.
Why, man? We have something good here. Why would you want to f that up?
So,
We're about to have something
that
better,
said,
and we're about to go to
hopefully,
war.
because I would really like to have more dust around.
What?
With that being said, that is everything. I'm now going to take.
Stevie, you're not leaving me,
to
right?
City Hall, and we are going to
Yep.
officially onboard them.
Stevie?
Yeah, you can do that. That's fine.
Repeat as go, I go.
I want to see Gotham City taken down, Mayor.
What is that really?
We will take down
Delayed
Gotham
reaction,
City.
bro.
I believe, Mayor. I believe you will.
Fight! Fight!
What are we gonna do? Wait, what can we do? I don't know. Like, what do we do? With what, though? Like, with what? I don't know. I don't know. Like, what's our next step? Where do we go? I don't think we have a voice. I think we just see what happens. Stick it out? Yeah, I guess.
I do, but here's the thing. You know a lot about me, Angel. You know how important the
Yeah.
sheriff's position is, and
No
how
way.
much I believe in democracy and voting. Perhaps even though I have the say, which it says in the Constitution, what I wish to bring forward is I want to amend the voting one that Andy Jones put in so that it's just a
Okay.
flat-out vote.
Then put forward an amendment for that if you'd like.
Okay, but
Are you gonna raise the pay
I
up
need
north?
I need to get that hospital staffed.
Are you
I
gonna
need to get people up there and paid.
Are you gonna
That's
pay more up north?
a good
Yes, I am.
idea.
If you want to give incentives for people, you know, to get hired, if you want to be like, hey, this is a hiring bonus signed by the Blaine County
I'll do
when you
that.
hire a new doctor. Okay, we can
I'll
do
do
that.
a hiring bonus, $20,000.
Okay.
Maybe even more. It depends. I mean, because I need to get that hospital up there staffed. So I think we could all agree to meet at 4 p.m. CST on Mondays to discuss things. I think discussing things in the beginning of each week would be good for planning, especially with a new mayor in the north and the current sitting mayor in the south.
I'd also want to remind you guys, or let you guys know, the DOJ has also gone through some internal restructuring. We did receive a letter expressing some concerns, and we also had some internal discussions. And I determined that I did not have enough justices around, so I'm currently hiring some new ones, and some old ones are requesting to come back. We already have one more. His name is Hollow, and we're getting a few more to have around. Internally, the DOJ will no longer update legislation at will. We've modified that piece to now require a majority votes of justices before legislation from the DOJ can be modified.
Who approved the warrant?
Aspen.
This is like a clear case of malicious prosecution.
Yes, if you read what he said in the probable cause, he was seen twice before the incident. Wait, no. After the incident happened and 30 minutes after that, and nothing was done.
Still in a meeting, otherwise I would have called.
I am just calling to see if you want to turn yourself in for a warrant.
Oh, for what?
Well, I mean, can you want to come down to MRPD and talk?
Sure, I'll come down to MRPD and deal with this immediately.
Are you ready for this bullshit nonstop?
Yep, I'm ready for this bullshit nonstop.
Okay. All right. Let me get the officers down here involved.
Perfect. I'll be down there shortly.
Okay, sounds good.
Bye. Well, I already got to deal with people's bullshit.
Hey, congrats on the job,
Welcome
Brad.
to mayorship.
I mean, if you guys are going to push bullshit charges out on me the whole time, I mean, we'll see what happens.
Done anything? Just
Hey, why are you saying it like that? You're saying it
because
like you got something.
officers put a vindictive warrant out for my arrest, so now I got to go deal with that. I'll be back. Here, tell me the truth. Is it BCSO doing it or is it LSPD?
Well, I can't divulge information on...
I have the right to know my accusers.
Well, they can tell you when you get down to the station to talk to them.
All right.
Let's be honest, Fred, you already know the answer to this.
Perfect. Well then, guess what? No more Mr.
What?
Nice Guy. All right. They better hope they get me impeached on this.
It's not necessarily about not pushing charges, but I mean, we should be going for, I don't know. My whole thought process is we should be going for charges that we could 100%, that we believe we have enough evidence to convict someone. It's like, what, like, who's to say that, like, we go to court, right? And she's just like, oh, that never happened. Like, what evidence do we have that puts him on the scene other than her testimony?
I don't know. Yeah, unfortunately, that's all we have is the victim statement.
You say positive ID, but how can you have positive ID? It's one person saying I did something and me saying right here I didn't do it.
Okay, I mean,
how did this get approved? Who approved it?
a sergeant.
Which sergeant?
What? Why does that matter?
Matters a lot. And we can settle this amicably.
It's not out.
It is out because I'm down in the PD right now dealing with it being arrested by one of your deputies.
Who is arresting you for it?
Bruce. And now I trust that there will be ramifications for this because there is no PC in this warrant. And how did this get approved by a sergeant?
I'm going to speak to Bones.
You speak to Bones now. Because I thought we were going to start off on good terms. But if you guys want to me out the gate, then I'll you too.
We weren't the ones that accepted the warrant.
We didn't push the warrant.
Apparently, well, I'm under the authority that you're under, Cassidy, that you're the one that told him to push it after getting the medical reports, or was it the sergeant? So I want to know who the sergeant was that signed off on this. All right, so are we gonna have a talk about this like men? Because
yeah, we can talk about it. We can talk about it, Pred.
You didn't see a warrant for the mayor.
No, it was put up earlier.
So what are you doing?
And then it was put back up, and we didn't see it. I mean, I don't know when it went back up.
We also told him to wait until a complete medical report was done as well.
Yes, we read it.
What about that is PC for arrest, guys?
We weren't the ones that accepted the PC.
We did not accept it.
It's your department! It's your sergeants! You're responsible for these idiots! So the question is, what do you guys think about this? Are you going to do anything? Is the sergeant going to be reprimanded? Is Bruce going to be reprimanded? Or are you guys going to do nothing? What are the repercussions for this?
We got to talk about it.
What's there to talk about?
We gotta talk.
Do you understand how malicious this looks?
Will be for this.
Think about this.
We denied it at first and told him to wait for more.
A report needs to be made. They will be speaking to the sergeant. They'll be speaking to the officers that were present when Bruce was talking to you, and they will, obviously have appropriate action for Bruce and the sergeant.
Actually, I'm going to make it just a little bit more. I'm going to make it $800. Say I cut it by $900. That's what I'm going to do. Let me save this. Did you know I used to be the sheriff, Bates? Bates, did you know I used to be the sheriff? I was, a long time ago, Bates, I was the sheriff. Wake up, Bates!
Well, at the very least, he deserves to be knighted post-mortem or otherwise. He's an honorable man.
Bates! Bates! First itinerary that's going to be done. Going to be the legislation about the sheriff's office. I want an amendment made to it. Actually, I don't want an amendment made to it. I want it completely removed due to it being unconstitutional. That's how we will contest it. It goes against the authority and the constitution of my office. I have every right to choose a sheriff. Wheel clamp guidelines are going to be removed and then rewritten. We might amend it instead. So mark that down. Pursuit training within Sandy Shores.
Gone.
Remove due to being unconstitutional. They don't have, there's nothing that can give them the right to break the laws.
Unless it's an emergency situation.
Blaine County Authority Count Mayor Office's protocols and procedures. What is this bullshit?
Is that the one that outlines who does what?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got to go because it doesn't even define the mayor's job.
Get rid of it. I'm not going to let under the cause for the causation is I'm not going to let a past administration dictate my job. Write that down. Toll roads gone due to the fact that they're not operated, and I want it to be a civilian job. The Blaine County Sheriff's Office, are they the one? This is the one that's made for them, if I remember correctly. Yeah, their job's to police. Legislation that we need to talk about and discuss in the current state, the Sanguine Relief Fund. Veterans of Sanguine will be getting paid weekly for their service in the war.